Hi, my name is Miriam Catalina, and I told you about your scars in the childhood. And one of the topics that I want to talk to you today is about the feeling of abandonment or living from your perception uh, between the relationship that you have with your parents and in your childhood. So, but it's important to look back in that because that scar sometimes it is not really closed and it hurts sometimes. And when it hurts, it could be difficult to continue in your own growth in your life because it will be some situations that remove the skin of that scar and start to bleeding again, right? So it will be difficult and you don't want to pass through that situation again, and so you maybe switch the or turn to other step or other road instead of to confront that situation. And when you confront it, it is because you take your adult advantage and see that you are enough and you have all the tools to uh, front confront that situation and start to working for close it and solve it. And when you solve it and you take in your hands that feeling and you understand that is not happening again as much as you living in your childhood, that it is not as strong as you feel it in that time, and you can move on and pass away it and close it. It really satisfactory and give you more vision of what is coming on, more perspective of past on other goals that arrives that maybe you don't have all the tools or all the information to uh, submit them, right? To confront them and move on and grow in your environment on your uh, everyday life situation and move on of your comfort zone too. So the that scars happen between when you have 1 and 7 years old, but maybe it could happen before that. You have your parents have your conception, and it is important to look back and see how was the environment, how was the feeling of your mother when you are you are in the process of bring and come to life, right? Born in this earth, in this planet, how she feels about the the process to give life, how was the questions about money, about security, about relation with the families, or if they have a not good situation, if you come to life in your house or go to the hospital to born there. All those topics affect you since you before you born here, but the most significant are the ones that you think that was really true. Some questions or some um, topics that you think that are your rules for live the life, and you since you hear from someone that has power or has a good level in your life that make a strong authority comment to you, and you leave it and you live under that on the dark comment, and it is not good for you, and it is stopping you to move on other topics. And maybe you you experience some situation that is remarkable or open again that scar, and you feel it so strong that awake you to move on to the next step. So that's why it is important to looking back, and when you identify it, you can ask to the universe to give you the correct channel to solve it, because not for all of us it is the same form that works, the different therapies or the different forms to resolve this situation. Some might need to go with the psychologist, others go with coaches for guidance, others start to work hard in their bodies, and others go with the nutrition to get a better and healthy form to eat. It is different and it depends on what is your scar in the childhood, but you can solve it if you look back and see what what is remarkable for you and the current situation that you suffered in the past when you was a child. And when you have it, just ask the universe, as I mentioned, to give you the best channel to solve it, and wait for the confirmation back from them so you can start moving on that road. And well, that's all that I want to say about the scars in your childhood, and specific the one of abandonment. And well, let me see what are the message for you. I have the cards here, so let me move on. So do you have your question yet? So now I will pick one, and it calls animals and nature, and it is got with places that you can be more in contact with nature, and think about the environment, what is tells you that environment. And also your mission is related with animal protection or environment protection, and you can adopt a new pet and also you can get messages for your pets, so you can see how they are working or how they are enjoy the life, and you will get those messages for your life too. So let me see, it is something more in the topic. Okay, this is that. Okay, your energy is matched with angels of nature, and you have a good connection with the animal kingdom and vegetable kingdom too. Um, they help you on your mission of life. They vitamin protect and communicate through your sensibility. It's moment to stay more with natural resources and with loving pets. And also you can see if you have more plants in your house or getting a new pet to start increasing your communication. Also you can study more topics related with the environment and how it is working our planet. So that will give you more knowledge about how they are related and how it's going to the process between us and the planet, and maybe give you that connection back with your life, and how you can solve and get healthy scars. I mean, that they are close and you can move on the next steps. So if you have another question about what are the messages that reality is show you and you don't know how to read it, you can call me or put in contact for a video call to see what is the reality tell you about your potentials, about what is next step that you need to look for, continue continue to live in your life. So we see on the next video. Bye bye.